try to take it off, but pull it off. Right, stop. On this side, please.
I'm not used to pulling it out.
That's it, stop. There we go. Right.
So we are live.
We are live, we're half past. We are probably 1 minute past half past now, are we?
No, it's 2:30. Bang on.
Oh, we're bang on. It's just whether the girls are bang on time or whether there is a lot of girls watching this on catch up. It's a bit of a dodgy time for people. We appreciate it. It's 6:30. Some of you are not home from work. Some of you are being a slave to the kitchen and cooking for your loved ones. But some obviously make time. Block it in your diary. Get your wine, your gin and tonic. I need a gin and tonic tonight, and I haven't even got a coffee or a mug of a coffee or a water. But hey ho, there we go. So I am going to kick straight off, and I can't start off the live tonight without making. I'm going to try and say this without getting too emotional as well. So on behalf of myself and the whole family, Paul, Lily, Ross, and Ben. There's been an outpouring of love, questions we can't answer about Lily being out in Dubai. It's been horrific, it's been scary, and I think the most of it is because there's so many uncertainties. So I'm going to do my best to keep upbeat tonight, but just wanted to say thank you for your love and support. And unfortunately, the questions that a lot of you are asking, we can't answer because we don't have the answer ourselves. There has been another alert tonight that the missiles are on the way, and Lily has been asked and instructed to take cover. So there we are. That's where we are. On a lighter note, I knew I was going to have to get my kit off tonight. And maybe expose my body a little. And I was like the walk in Sherwood Forest. So I had some emergency waxing today. Thankfully, boutique box just around the corner from here are amazing. That's where I go for my nails and my waxing. So I am now stripped of any body hair. It wasn't going to be attractive. Not that I've got too much legs going out in these outfits this evening, but on Saturday the legs are definitely coming out. So I needed to be waxed.
Before you carry on, what I want to know is where people are watching from, and to give us some likes and to send us some love.
We definitely
with the hearts.
We need some love this week for sure. But we have had plenty of love for sure. And what I will say, just going back to that, I can assure you we have been in regular contact. Now I've sort of pulled myself together a little bit. We have been in regular contact with Lily. Umpteen times a day we are ringing, and I can assure you all the people that she personally knows, the messages that have come through, I have been either copying those messages, reading them out to her, or telling her who's been asking. So she knows there is a flood of love coming from this side of the water. So thank you. Now I've sorted myself out. Okay, so Paul's instructed, he needs some love. He wants to know where you're watching from. Are you cooking? Are you cleaning? I need a gin and tonic. Are you drinking a gin and tonic or a glass of wine? Anyway, I'm going to show you as much as I can. I'm not going to put it all on because, as you probably gathered, I'm not in the studio. I'm actually on the shop floor, facing 4 big windows here, so the whole of Penarth, if they're walking past, they can see me. But I have made a pathway to the changing room, and I will be trying as many pieces on as I can. When I show you something on a hanger, if there's anything specifically that you would like me to put on, then please tell me. But you need to be quite timely in your questions, because it is Whitney and Paul are riding solo in here tonight. We've got no admin support, we've got nobody working from home putting any links on. So I would advise maybe a pen and paper for you to write some codes down. If I've got my glasses here, I'll give you some codes as best I can. But the best way and the quickest way for you is we've attached the whole, what have you called it? The live link? The live collection?
I don't know what it's called. I'll tell you now.
Paul has put a collection together. However, I have been putting extra things on this rail tonight, so that won't be in the live collection. So browse the website with the codes, ask us a question, and when we're home in bed tonight or tomorrow, we'll try our best to answer the questions. But if you search the website, because I have to say, already some of these pieces are running low. As soon as people knew that the Melissa J had arrived, there was a flood of people into the boutique, and they have been doing their orders in store. So I can't guarantee there will be any more stock coming. I'm sure I'll be in touch with Melissa over the coming days that if this sells out, I'll be finding out if she's got any spare stock that she can supply us. Anyway, Paul, any questions, queries, comments?
There's lots of questions, lots of queries, but I'll save them all for when you are changing.
Okay.
There's lots of love being sent through and lots of people telling us where they are. Thank you. And in fact, Tara Shell is lying on the sofa.
In fact, she can put the links on. Can you imagine?
No way. Tara, could you put links on? Can you imagine?
Anyway, okay, so without further ado, I'll kick off. In fact, I'm going to start at the very bottom, my shoes. If I don't buy my shoes from Queen Bee, there's many of you that will know that Jimmy Choo is my go-to. It is almost my little bit of a treat, not a little bit of a treat, big treat really. It's a big spoiling. And maybe twice a year I treat myself to a pair of Jimmy Choo shoes. Why? One, because it is that, like when you come in here, that you feel special and you love wearing what we have here. It is my sort of special treat to myself. And secondly, they are mega comfortable. They are the only designer, high-end designer shoe that I know that is wearable and is comfortable. So sometimes people say, I love your shoes, are they from the Queen Bee? And sadly, I have to say no. However, I have got on a pair, and I'm going to show you. These are my shoes that I bought in. So just to show you, they're not fake, they're not replica, they are Jimmy Choo shoes. I have lived in these shoes, and I'm going to show. So this is the shoe. A full court shoe, comes up high, so it's mega comfortable. It hides the bunions. It doesn't cut in any way. Really nice point. Nice heel, sling back, leather. This is the Jimmy Choo version. This is the Queen Bee version. I mean, I've been all over it. Yes, it is cut slightly deep at the front, and the Jimmy Choo is slightly more pointed. But in terms of getting something, I don't even know if I can tell you how much these are because Paul's in the room. But I think it began with a 7 and had a lot more noughts after it than this one did. This is $69.99 and is leather. We've got them in black, which is this. The main difference between the Jimmy Choo and Queen Bee is you'll see on the heel there's a little bubble. That little bubble on the bottom of the heel is sort of their signature look. A bit like Christian Louboutin, the sole is red. Jimmy Choo has probably patented this little bubble on the heel. So people will be in breach of copyright if they do this. So our shoe hasn't got the bubble, but it's got everything else going on about it. And they come in platinum, which is what I've got on, which I love a platinum shoe because you can wear it with anything. It's not that sort of yellowy stark gold. It's not that brightness of the silver. It just seems to, a bit like a nude shoe. It just blends with everything. So I have got that shoe on in gold, and straight away I put them on and they are super comfortable. They come up over the bunions. They're pointy enough. They don't need to be as pointy as the Jimmy Choo one. In fact, it starts to curve up a little bit. Beautiful and comfortable. I'll give you the code. This is 29642 $69.99, platinum and black. I won't be having the black because I've got Jimmy Choo throughout the savings account pull. But I am this one here. It won't matter how, because sometimes people say, oh, these are marked on the bottom, they've been worn. And they haven't, they just might have been worn by me during the live. It won't matter about this bit because this is coming home with me. So.
Oh, what a surprise.
I have started to have a clear out. I did a little bit of Vinted this week, which I get asked my Vinted account all the time, and I think it is Jodie the Queen Bee. Not much on there now because everything I put on sells straight away. Anyway, any questions before I dip into the clothes?
No, not questions, no. Tara said treat yourself.
Yeah, definitely.
But I don't think she's on about you, I think she's on about the customers.
Yes, I know, yes. And me and Tara have got a thing about our bunions. I'm exposing her things now, but unfortunately I think it comes with age and where you've been ramming your feet in shoes that were inappropriate years ago. Certainly was for me anyway. So let's kick off with the green. Now, I went live at Melissa's headquarters back, when was it? The beginning of February. And we certainly showcased and gave you a snippet of what was to come. Now, not everything has arrived. So the outfit, the collection that Melissa and I were wearing when we presented the show, fear not, you haven't missed out. That hasn't arrived yet. That is going to arrive in mid-March, and so the sun hats and bags and a couple of other pieces, the cow print pieces as well. Also the dress that is in this print with the feathers, that hasn't arrived yet either. So if you had your eye on some of those pieces, you haven't missed out. They are still to come. So you can treat yourself now, and then you can treat yourself again towards the end of the month. But everybody did love this green print, so much so we had a lot of people saying, when it comes in I want it, don't forget me, blah, 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 blah. We rang everybody that had said they want it so that they could come into the boutique, hence stock is running low. Paul, you're laughing, what were you laughing at?
Just somebody's popped up saying they're following you on your Vinted account.
Oh dear, yeah. Anyway, okay, so I'll start, and we've started on the bottom. So these are the trousers. It's really weird because in the studio I've got a mirror so I can see if anything's hanging out or is wrong or anything, but I can't here. So, elasticated trouser. This is effectively it's the fisherman trouser without the front pocket. So a nice little capri pant, ankle length, ankle grazer. So it's really good for our tall girls. It's great because it's just that ankle length. For our shorter girls, you can either have it as a full length trouser or you can roll or have it shortened. Comes in 2 sizes, small, medium, medium, large. I'm wearing small, medium, and I'm about a 12 at the moment. Don't go too small with it, because what you don't want is this trouser to then become a tight trouser. It's meant to have some sort of movement to it. So if you're a 14, depending on where you carry your weight as a 14, you might want to go the medium large if you've got a heavy on the bottom or heavy on the tummy area. Now there's various tops. This one I think that I've got on is probably my favourite, and you can probably guess why. Because of the little bit of froofy fringing. Anything that's got a little bit of extra, and I'm there. So what is nice as well is a little bit high-low. So it comes down at the back, up at the front, and it's not too boxy. And then you've just sort of got that wide bracelet sleeve. I'll come in so you can see the fabric. Beautiful print, then embossed with this almost like gold leaf. You've got beautiful colours in here. You've got the aqua green, the darker greens, the corals, the pinks, pale pink, rose pink. It is stunning. Perfect holiday piece. You could even wear this to a wedding if it was sort of a fairly low-key wedding. You know, the weddings are very relaxed these days. If you wore it with the heels. Now, if these are filling you with dread, the Jimmy Choos, we got you covered, because we have had the most amazing drop of flip-flops. Not any, just any flip-flop. They're not your Havaianas that are very surfer-esque, just a little bit glamorous, because they would have to be, wouldn't they, if they were in here in the Queen Bee. So they've got the slight wedge, they've got your crystals on the front, they're as light as a feather. The toe post is flat, So when it's between your toe, because people say, oh, I get really uncomfortable, because it sits flat, it doesn't cut in, and it's almost like a soft lining on there. So they're Alice Collins. So I'll put these glasses on and I'll give you the codes of the things I've talked about so far. So the Alice Collins flip-flops, I think if you just put in Alice Collins flip-flop, it'll come up. These are $14.99. A lot of people that have bought this collection this week, they've bagged themselves a pair of flip-flops as well, because it does just look fantastic.
I've put the link on, but they are...
so what they come in
if they just put in flip-flop.
4 colours, white with silver, pale blue with beautiful pale blue crystals, because the shop is still full of the pastels, the pale blues, the pale pinks, which this will look fantastic with. Maybe things that you've already bought and wear now, and then as we transit into a bit warmer weather, you might want to just change your trainers into a pair of flip-flops. And we've also got them in navy with navy crystals. I'll just show you that really quickly. So there's your navy, $14.99, light as a feather. So those are going to go with probably lots that I'm going to show you this evening. The top that I've got on also comes in small, medium, large. So the top is WF2672, $64.99. Fantastic fabric. The trouser, I haven't got a spare one on here. So the trouser is WF2833, $59.99. There we go. So I'm going to show you some variations of tops, and then I'm going to change completely. So a lot of you that follow Malissa and know the Malissa collection will sort of know this vest already. So it's jersey back, you can have it longer or you can tuck the whole thing in. You've then got a drawstring front. So this we've had before with a satin front. So this one you've got your jersey here, then you've got your matching print here, and this is one size. So this is going to be a little bit more generous for our smaller girls, because you may say it's a little bit wide here, but all you need to do is put a little vest underneath, and then it becomes a little double layer. Where there's a will, there's a way, always. Just thinking out the box of how to sort of style things differently. WF2152, we are running very short on that top. Now, if you're not an extra girl like me, and you've had this before and know and love the style, this is probably one of the most favourite styles that Malissa does. It's that boxy shirt with the froofy, fluffy sleeve. This is running extremely short, and this is WF871, and this is $64.99 as well. So this will look equally as good with the trousers. Both the tops will look equally as good with a pair of white trousers, pair of white cut-offs, black cut-offs, navy cut-offs, if the whole print altogether is too much for you. Also, I've seen this trouser on with this, and it looks like a jumpsuit with a little drawstring around the middle. So I am going to go and change. Oh, actually, let me show you the dress as well. If there's this may be a little bit big for me, but if anybody specifically wants to see this dress on, again, it's a tried and tested style from Malissa, but if you would like to see it on, pop a comment in and I will spend the time later to try and put that on for you as well. But I just want to show you some of the other styles that we've got over here. So I'm going to go and change, Paul. What am I going to change into? I'm going to change into that, I'm going to change into that, and I'm going to take that, and I'm going to take that. There we go. Okay.
And do you want to give me the codes before you put them on?
Then you can talk to me.
Okay, so...
Serena Blazer. So Serena Blazer we put out and people could do a pre-order.
Yeah.
All the pre-orders have either been sent out or are ready for collection. And it is incredible. It is incredible. Now, I had a little conversation with the one and only Bonnie Tyler, who is going to be in concert in Cardiff on Saturday the 21st of this month. And Bonnie is even considering wearing Serena Blazer on stage here in Cardiff. How amazing is that?
Good, good. So, Lisa Dobbins is at home drinking bubbles with salt and vinegar crisps.
Oh,
You can take the girl out of the valleys. Laugh, laugh, laugh.
I love it.
Kerry Osborne has said, will you be having any more pins coming in? Colour ecru, please.
Don't know. Don't know. I mean, if we give me a bit more detail of which trouser, I will be able to help you.
Okay. Kerry, I think I saw your message earlier, darling. I'm sorry I've not got back to you, but my brain's been all over the place. Catherine Ann says, you look stunning, Jodie. Beautiful suit. Margaret Byrne says, I am emptying the dishwasher and cooking tea. Then Tara says, love those shoes. Janice Rosser says, evening both, so lovely to see you, Jodie, and hear all is well in Dubai. Big kutches to you and Paul.
Thank you.
And Tracy says, evening, great to be back after a stressful 3 months. That's Tracy Pike. Lisa Dobbins says, fab shoes. Louboutin shoes are definitely not comfortable.
No, they're not.
Sam Teague says, Tara Shell, you are naughty. Treat yourself, Sam. And there are a load of other comments that for some reason I can't get up. Tessa Norgrove says, you look amazing. Lots of likes. Jackie Rattenbury says, evening guys, bit late to the party. Sorry, Rory. And Jackie says, haha, don't know where Rory came from. That's her predictive text. Julia Musk says, love the colours. Jason Jack says, good evening, thanks for this live. Best Thursday evening ever, and the sun was out.
Oh, yes, it's been a lovely day. Okay, so actually I was going to put that on. I thought, let me strip it back and show you before I put the blazer on. So this trouser we've had a number of times. Let me find the code. This is WF2068A, woven leg trouser. Now, we've already sold out of some of the colours. I am trying to get some more. We've only got winter white, which is what I'm wearing. People will say, oh, I've already had those. I had those last year. It's a different colour. This really is, it should really be called summer white, not winter white, because it is a much whiter colour than the cream that we all had previously. I had 2 pairs of the cream ones myself, and I've had these as well because it's a much paler colour. So they again on the gold waistband, and we've also got stone with that waistband there. So we are trying to get some more of this trouser because it is highly likely to sell out even this evening.
Got a question for you from Kate Salter. What length are the trousers, please?
No idea. I haven't got a tape measure either. Sorry, Kate. The Melissa J inside leg. If Melissa's watching, she might even tell us. But I would say they're probably a 32-inch leg because they're longer than my jeans. They're still long with this heel on. Okay, where was I? So the t-shirt. I love this little tee. It's $34.99. Comes with all of the attributes of a really good top from Melissa J. WF2763. It feels like the softest silky t-shirt. I like it because it's boxy. These days, I think our bodies, girls, we don't want a tight-fitting t-shirt because however many times we've gone to the gym, we haven't got washboard tummies and washboard backs, so it's quite nice for it not to be sticking to the body. Nice neckline with the studs, and then you've literally just got the studs details here. It is short sleeve, but it also covers the bit that we want covered at the top. That wobbly bit of skin there. Oh, you always talk about the back wing here, with bingo wings and the crepey skin at the top, but it does just hide those areas that perhaps we want hidden. So it comes in white, it comes in black, and it comes in stone. I would say this comfortably fits, if you want it oversized from a size 10, and I say this is comfortably going to fit up to a size 16. $34.99 feels amazing. So that's the t-shirt. 3 colours, 1 size. The trousers are also 1 size. Serena blazer. This is in my wardrobe. I absolutely, in fact, I need these t-shirts.
What a supply.
No, I do, seriously, because if it sells out tonight, you'll be in trouble. It is WF2763. Because I've got the trousers and I've got the blazer. I just didn't grab a t-shirt. So let's just put myself together. There we go. And this is what I had on. I did a little video of this from Melissa's headquarters, because that's when I put out that you could do a pre-order. I've got one arm up and one arm down. So we've got a nice full length sleeve here with a gradiated sparkle detail, less at the bottom of the cuff, coming up to much heavier sparkle detail at the top. And this one we've got rolled. So if you are short in the arm, you know, these things are meant to be just worn. I would be wearing this with t-shirt and trainers. I wouldn't be necessarily waiting for it for some special occasion to wear. I'm a believer in wear your clothes, feel fabulous, give somebody something to talk about. If they're going to talk about you, let them talk about you in a good way. Not, oh, did you see the state of her? Let them talk about you in a, oh, she looked amazing. I wonder where she was going. Anyway, but that's just my philosophy in life of clothes. So I've done Serena up. This is a small medium that I've got on. It fits me very well. Size 12. If you're a 14, I would say then you possibly need to go up. Or if you're big bested, because what you wouldn't want is this gaping here. It's meant to be boyfriend, oversized, overlong, with just all that detail. This hasn't been steamed. We've tried to steam as much as we can this evening in a hurry. So you've got a satin insert here, then you've got the, it almost looks like a bit sort of tuxedo-y with a waistcoat underneath. It isn't. It's all joined. You've just got that little satin, and then with the button front. The button is just in the nice crepey fabric. Nice. I like the length because it covers your bum. In fact, some of the other pieces I had on, I like the top because it covers your bum. So that is Serena with the Serena blazer. I think it's £99. There's not a huge amount of this left because most of my order, there were some wise ladies and they pre-ordered and managed to secure one for them.
It's £99.99.
£99.99. There we are. Excellent price. And with your VIP card, it's even less. There we go. So, beside me changing, I'm going to put this top on over the top, and then I'll take two tops off. So this one is WF2310A, $59.99. Now this is a shape that we've had from Melissa before as well. Beautiful. A lot of detail and amazing fabric on this for $59.99. So let me go like that. So you could wear it as a jacket. Just put that. You could wear it open, like I've got it there with the t-shirt, the woven trousers, or you could just have a vest top underneath, or if you're a hottie and you need to have as many, as little layers as possible, you could just have your bra and then just button it up. And I'm going to show you the fabric because it is beautiful. If I can find the buttons.
Got a question for you whilst you're doing that. Catherine Wild says, have you any split leg Melissa J trousers this year, please?
No. No, I don't think so. Not on this rail. I'm just trying to think what's coming in the next delivery. I mean, whilst Melissa keeps things similar, she does also change things up as well. So shirt, I gave you the code, $59.99. I like it. I'm a collar girl though, so I like it with that collar done up as well. I love the two-tone with the stony taupe colour with the winter white overlay, but there is also those trousers. If you're a mucky pup and think, oh my god, I'd never keep those trousers clean, there is the trouser in the stone, which works as well. So I'm going to come in close. So the fabric is beautiful. So the insert of not all the flowers, but some of the flowers, you've got that translucent sequin there. And then there's sort of fluffy flower detail, a plique detail, and then some of them you've got this like a chiffon insert in the flower. Some are plain, some are chiffon insert, and some are sequin, which just adds interest. And back and front as well. I mean, this fabric is just incredible. Shirt looks incredible for the price. Again, you know, I've got it dressed up here with heels. You could wear this with a pair of little pins cut-offs. I've got lots and lots of things to show you on Saturday as well. This hasn't got to be with these wide leg woven trousers. It can be with your white jeans and your trainers.
So Abbott 968, Amanda Abbott says, beautiful clothes. Last time I saw you and Paul was in Antigua. Love that shirt, by the way.
That is the lady, I think, that we said goodbye to as we were leaving the beach. I think.
What,
I think.
as well as
Let
the
me know
30,
if it is
as well
you.
as the 30 others.
I remember all you ladies from all over the world. Please don't think that I don't forget you. In fact, I was chatting to a lady the other day and she said, oh, I met you on a Caribbean cruise. We shared a taxi together. And I remembered her as well. So,
surprising.
You know what?
That's surprising.
I am going to show you just another trouser. So this is Pins 727C, $39.99. Just come in. One lady bought a pair of these yesterday in Cafe Latte, which is this colour, and has come back today and bought a pair in navy. These are a little bit slimmer. So if you don't want something too tight and you're a 12-ish and you've got a tummy and a bum, then go the 14 if you want a little bit more room. I tried those on in the 12. And I probably have the 14 for comfort and just thinking, oh, is my tummy or my bottom showing? But that's a really great trouser also that goes with all of these pieces that I'm just showing you. So the Melissa J t-shirt, $34.99, goes with the Pins Cafe Latte, as does the shirt. Very, very, very nice. So, without further ado, I think I am going, I've never tried this on, so I'm going to go and give it a whirl. Let me put that and that on, and then we'll put the jacket on when I come out.
So some comments are coming through, but they've dried up on the hearts. So we need some more hearts, and we need some more likes, and we need more shares. So Catherine Wall, oh, I've done that one. Sam Teague says, woohoo, just bought the first outfit with tassels for Catalonia, Natalie Pinch. Mary Joyce says, look, gorgeous trousers. Margaret Swallow says, good evening both. Julie Packer says, good evening both. Heather Hinton says, good to see you. Usually watch on catch up and sending love.
Oh, thanks, Heather. And I am going to say, we still talk about calling Lily No Knickers. Great memories of when the kids were very, very young. As I say, I never forget anything, do I, Paul?
No. No. Jason Jack says, wow, Jodie, you look amazing in this white outfit. Tara Shell says she can't wait to wear hers. Lisa Dobbin.
She's got white.
What, Tara's got white?
She's got a white blazer.
No, I don't believe you.
Yeah.
And then Heather Marsh says, Jodie, I met you on a Caribbean cruise too.
Yes, I remember very well. I met you the night I had a cream dress on and gold shoes. In fact, I just sold those gold shoes on Vinted this week. But I loved it. You were with all your schoolmates and you all had towels with sort of cartoon characters and your names on the towels. See, I don't forget anything. You're in for it, Paul. If you're in trouble, I'm never going to forget.
I know, you couldn't remember exactly what I was wearing the first time you met me.
Yeah.
And what colour underpants I had on. Yeah. I bought similar in black from you last year, says Amanda Joan Evans. I wore it over my swimming costume. And then Joanne Abbott says, yeah, that was us. We wish we'd met you sooner.
Oh.
I wish you'd met us sooner as well. I'm referring to the shirt, by the way. And Jay Busby says, did Jodie put some stone trousers with a shirt? And this is really making me happy because these are comments that are coming through from Instagram, which is amazing.
So it might be that.
Yeah.
So the shirt is, I told you to get your pens, girls. The shirt is WF2310A, $59.99. The trousers are WF2068A, $52.99. Both wash amazing. Or it could have been the Pins trouser, which is Cafe Latte, 727C, $39.99. Now, okay, still Melissa. So I fell in love with this fabric. I haven't put it all on so that I can show you up close the fabric. There's 1, 2, 3. There's 5 pieces to this collection, so there's no rules. There's no right or wrong. You could take 3 pieces. You could take 1 piece. You could take 2 pieces. You could take no pieces. None of it's wrong. But the fabric is beautiful. It's almost like a crocheted knit, very, very soft with a translucent sequin. But it is all lined in a very, very soft jersey stroke polyester lining, including the trousers. The trousers come in 2 sizes. Oh, they're going to ask me a code now. Where is this on the shop floor? Let me go over here. Do my little Annika Rice. I can even run in these shoes. Right. The trouser is here. So, oh, actually, they don't come in 2 sizes, but they feel like they do. WF, I think it's 2678 or 25.
Have you got glasses on?
Yeah, but it's really small. 2678. WF 26. So try it, Paul. WF.
Lined sequin trousers?
Yes. One size. So I'm wearing the 1 size. But I think these would easily fit up to size 16. So comfortably 12 to 16. But also, I think they're not huge on the waist. You could get away with them in a size 10 oversized, but also, you know, they're going to grow. If we're a 16, they're going to work as well. That little cut-off sleeveless top with that lovely overhang, nice padded shoulder there. I'll take the jacket back on and off, and I'll show you reference to that before I disappear. And then if you're not somebody that would go, oh, actually that's sleeveless, you have that little edge-to-edge jacket. And then, oh, I don't know, you could put a lovely piece of jewellery, something gold over the top, just to lift all the cream. Although, you know, I am a fan of the cream. So this, does it have a fastening? Yes, it does have a little fastening at the top. So you've got your little edge-to-edge jacket, your bracelet length sleeve, beautifully soft. It feels really, really cutchy. The little capri pant, the material is gorgeous. There's the little sleeveless cut-off top with that padded shoulder. We had a knit in this with a sequin dot all over it, and that was super, super popular. That came in white and in coral, and this is just that shape. So not too long, not too narrow, not too wide, big enough to cover all the lumps and bumps and the things that we want, and just to cover that tummy area. Not too big on the under cuff either. Just very nice, just easy. Again, I would wear this with heels, or I would wear it with trainers. Paul, you got a question?
So Heather Marsh said, yes, we did have our names on our towels. You have a great memory. Kathy Kennedy said, wow, you look amazing, Jodie. Marion Jellin says, love that outfit on you. Jason Jack wants to know what Paul wore on our first date.
Oh, I soon had to sort a few things out, let me tell you. On the first date, I don't know, but he forgot his wallet. But the day I met him, that I knew what he had on, and then his wardrobe definitely needed a overhaul. It needed to all go in the bin. But the first date, he forgot his wallet. Oh.
So,
He's been forgetting it ever since.
Lorraine,
laughing because he knows it's true.
Lorraine Smile says, is the shirt see-through?
I think we're referring to this one. It's translucent. You could definitely wear this just with a nude bra. But it is translucent. Depends how confident you are, but you could easily put a vest top. But I think it depends on the individual. You could wear a layer or not.
Jackie Hunt says, wow, I love this outfit. Hopefully our paths will cross one day on a cruise.
No. Yeah, well, we're hoping to do something soon.
Julie Johnson's obviously feeling better because she wants to know how Mrs. T remembers the colour of the underwear that I had on the first day she met you. Woo-woo. But it wasn't really the first day that you met me, was it? Anyway, Kerry Osborne says stunning. And Barbara McLean says loving the sequins. Oh, Catherine Conley's got a question saying, do those trousers come in small, medium,
no,
please? No,
just the 1 size. I did think that they came in 2 sizes, but they're not over big. And because they're lined as well, and the waist is quite small, these are just in the 1 size. But as I said, they're not huge. There are some other pieces in this collection. So there's also a skirt, slightly A-line, for you skirt girls. So this is where I said there's 5 pieces in this collection. So it is mix and match, or you just choose one. You can have as many or as little as you like. So beautiful, just back wing top. That would look beautiful with that. It would almost look like a dress. Elegant enough for a wedding. If this sleeveless top is not for you, that would look great with that as well. This skirt would look fantastic as a 3-piece with the little padded shoulders, the sleeveless and the cardigan. Or you could just go the cardigan and the jacket or the trousers and put a different cami underneath. So there are umpteen versions of how to wear this. I'm going to tell you what the codes and the prices are. So I've done the trousers already. The sequin jumper, $65.99, WF 2679. The cardigan is priceless.
There's no, it's there on the floor.
The cardigan is WF 2676, $79.99. Let me just do that. If you're a Malissa J fan, you'll know exactly what I'm talking about. If you have a pair of Ash 30 in cream, this collection will look fabulous with those Ash 30 trousers. So you don't necessarily need to buy the trousers, you could just treat yourself to one of the tops and refresh the trousers that you've got in your wardrobe. I've got Ash 30s on here, so I'm going to show you those now quickly. Just don't want to lose that. So that's the cardigan. The skirt will definitely be fastest finger first because we never buy many skirts. WF 2780, $79.99. Amazing fabric. The only one that I haven't called out is the top that I've got on, and I will just Annika Rice over to the other side of the boutique and tell you that that is WF 2677, $65.99. Hope that helps. Okay, so it's quite glam so far, isn't it? I thought I'd start off with the glam. This is Ash 30. So for those of you that perhaps recalled what I was thinking or talking about, but just couldn't put it together. So that's your Ash 30. So that, again, you see, you haven't got to have the sparkly trousers. You can just reignite your Ash 30s with a little bit of knitted sparkle. However, this is beautiful. So your Ash 30s, this little number, this little short sleeve knit is beautiful. I haven't tried this on. In fact, I might try this on now. Put the Ash 30s on. WF 2746, $52.99. Coral and cream or winter white. That with your Ash 30 is going to look absolutely beautiful. I've grabbed a Reno and Pele jacket from the rail as well. This came in a couple of days ago. A removable little white collar. Just how sweet is that? You can tell I like winter white, can't you? You can tell I like these pale colours. But
you got the coat on that jacket.
In fact, most of this rail is winter white, taupe, and then I have got a little bit of black and white. But if people are getting bored, tell me, because I can go home and check in with the family. But if you want to listen, I'm quite happy to still chant along at the moment. The code on the jacket is Reno and Pele, and it is called Richelle, Richelle, $109.99. Okay.
I want them to tell me if you're bored.
I'm going to go and put a dress on. Gosh, we are very, very glam tonight. I'll have to put something on different in a minute so that we can put some trainers on and try something a little bit different on. I want to know what the favourite pieces are so far, because I have a feeling that we're going to sell out of quite a bit of this, and I'm going to need to do some emergency calls to Melissa to find out. So I'm going to need to find out what the favourites are so that I know what to top up on if there is top ups available.
So Kerry Osborne's not getting bored. Catherine Conley says it's a stunning collection. Lorraine Smile says definitely not bored. Jules Bakshi says never. And that's it. They've all gone quiet again. Yeah, all gone quiet. I've got a question on the Ash 30 trousers. Do they come in different sizes, and what is the length of them?
I don't know what the length is. We had loads of colours, but there's hardly any left. There's hardly any of that winter white left. If you search Ash 30, if there are any other colours, it will come up. I love this. This is a bit of me. This does come in 2 sizes. This is small, medium. And it does come in medium large as well. It comes in 2 colours. Absolutely, just got that little very wearable Chanel look about this. So you've got a lined dress, but not tight. It's not tight on the tummy, not tight on the bum area, but it does come in slightly on the waist. You want a code? The code is WF26989599. Small, medium, medium large. I'm wearing small, medium. The lining comes to here. I love that. The fact that you've just got that little bit of cheeky frill on the bottom where you're showing a little bit of skin, but you're not showing your fat knees and your cellulite that sits on top of your knees. I'm talking about my legs, not everybody else's. So you've just got, I've got to put shorts on for you on Saturday. I think I'm going to have to have a Valium, a gin and tonic and a glass of wine. All in one glass to be able to get my legs out and show you the shorts, because they are phenomenal and you need to see them, but I am going to have to get my legs out. So that's Saturday. Let's carry on with this evening. I'll try not to think about that too much. Nice little shoulder here, so it's not too exposed. It's not cut away where we see that top bit of the where the bra and the top of the arm meet. You've got that covered. Yes, some girls will say, but the tops of my arms, just put a bit of self-tan or fake tan or whatever. The worst bit is covered because you've got the lace covering there. These don't open. It's a zip up the back. Very, very nice. I love that. Now there is a little waistcoat. So if you like that little cheeky look, but think, I don't know if that's me. I will put it on top of this dress. It won't necessarily go with this. I think it would look really nice over trousers. In fact, over the Ash 30s, it would look very nice. But I am just going to put this on just so we can see the shape of it. You never know, it might work. You never ever know. Because as I say, I'm not a less is more girl. Yeah, do you know what? I was wearing that with that. Double lace, double pearls, double everything, double gin and tonic. So that is, out of that same little story, that's the little lace waistcoat with the cute frill on the bottom, your pearl buttons. But if you're not extra like myself, I think this would look great over jeans. I think it would look great over the Ash 30, some cream trousers, even over denim. How lovely would that be over denim?
Do you want to give me a code, please, when you're taking it off?
I shall give you a code, no problem. So the code on this one is WF26977299, and that's called Stone. I believe that this only comes in cream. I don't know, maybe you can answer that one.
2697 only comes in stone.
Stone. So the dress comes in 2 sizes, 2 colours. Small, medium, medium, large. Small, medium up to size 12. Medium, large 14, 16. And then the little waistcoat just comes in 1 size. Okay.
So, Jules Bakshi says, I'm loving the glam. Oh no, that's Julie Can, sorry. I'm loving the glam, not bored. Treated myself to the platinum shoes. Jules Bakshi says, bought too much again, but love it. Gillian Musk says, never bored shopping. Amanda Fenton, I'm not quite sure what this means, but can you let me know what dude top Jodie was wearing? I think it might be a typo. In her first outfit, please. The fringe top.
So the fringe top is this one. Code. That's code, not dude. WF2672.
2672.
See, I understand all these languages. When my dad had a stroke many years ago, he had what they call aphasia. So what was in his brain didn't come out of his mouth, and he was the character, Daddy, out of Stella, that just said all of these words that were all just muddled up. And I was the only one in the family that completely understood and knew what he was saying. Not funny, but funny. When we look back and reflect with love, it is funny. Anyway, look how...
Oh, it wasn't what code, it was what size top.
Oh, small. I was wearing small medium.
Right.
Look how duddy I am without those heels on. And what height and sort of glamour they give you, but with still comfort. Okay, where am I going to go now, Paul Tanner?
I don't know, but Ira always says, if you have time, will you put the long cream deck cardigan, please?
Long cream deck
Cardigan.
I'll try and work out what that one is. I'm going to put these trousers, I'm going to put this cami, because I've got lots of bits and bobs I think I can put with all of this, because I've got lots of like black and white and whatever to show you. So yeah, let's give this a whirl.
So Jules Johnson says, the problem is, Jodie, everything is my favourite because of how you look in them, not because how I would look.
I'm not listening to that nonsense.
No, exactly.
Absolutely, I'm not. And sending you big love.
Lots of love, Jules, and make sure you do what you're told.
Yes, listen.
Kerry Osborne says, you are so funny, fat knees.
So funny what?
Fat knees, laugh, laugh,
I
laugh.
have got fat knees. I got fat knees. I got one. I have got. When we get to the summer, oh look, I'm getting a bit brave now.
God, Jode, people can see in.
I know it doesn't matter. When we get to the summer, and you have to start exposing your body and your feet. I've got my second toe. Look, my nails are not painted yet. My second toe is longer than my big toe. It's quite common, but apparently it's a sign of intelligence.
That's nonsense.
No,
That's
is.
absolute nonsense.
Lucy Stone told me
Oh,
that.
what would she know?
She's an intelligent girl. Right.
Maybe, but...
So let me just wipe the bottom of my feet. These
She
are
still
my
comes out
shoes
with
now, so walking around barefoot and putting them on, it doesn't matter. They are my own.
So before you go on, can we have the code for the black dress, please? Kate also needs the code.
Black dress. I haven't done a black dress.
I think it must have been the navy
this
one.
dress. We've done the codes. Code is exactly the same.
Is that black or navy?
This is black. WF2698, I believe. 95.99. All of these Melissa pieces are in the Melissa collection or Jodie's Live. So
They're in Jodie's Live collection, which I'll pin again.
Yeah, just so if you look at Jodie's Live or Melissa, all the Melissa pieces are together there. So, another nice little trouser. It looks like this, and we have got more collection coming in that goes with this brown and with this white. WF2709B brown, or I think this will probably be called white or cream. There's only two colours. $47.99. These are one size. Again, they don't feel massive. I've just thrown them on with the Anna cami. Now this is from Cream. We have 5 collections a year from Cream. There has been another drop, by the way, so I will need to try and find some time to do a live with that, because that brand is amazing. So this is from Cream, not Melissa. This is called the Anna top. It is the best cami. What I love about it is that you've got this applique lace here, and because the lace comes up here, you can still wear your bra. Okay, probably if I turn around, yes, you can see my new bra, but the bit that really matters at the front, you can't see the bra strap here, the bit with the hooks and where it all joins together. So if you are big busted, and you don't want to wear a strapless bra, you can get away with a bra with this Anna cami. $39.99. It is sized. I'm in a size 12. They are true to size. So again, it's not too wide. It covers the tummy area, or you can tuck it in. There's not too much fabric. So I just put this on so I can show you some different pieces. So Melissa jacket, I got asked about this and I can't remember who asked me. I think it might have been one of our Swansea girls.
I thought you had a good memory.
No, I know, but it was only a comment on the live. That's how, and we get hundreds and hundreds of comments. WF2728A. It's the jersey jacket with the sort of half button. So it's almost like a suit, but just the most like easiest suit to wear. I've got that cami out. You could tuck the cami in. You could bring a pop of colour. You haven't got to be an all white girl like me. And then we have got at the middle of March, which is not that far away, is it? We're looking at maximum of probably a fortnight. The rest of the collection will come in. And those that watched the live from Melissa headquarters, it was the cow print. So the chocolate brown and the white mixed together is all part of this collection here. So we've got other trousers, other jackets and tops, etc. that go with all of this that I'm wearing. So I'm going to take the heels off. I'm going to instantly change the look of this because we have had our first drop of trainers. I'm more than aware that there are a lot of you that want the cream sort of wedgie trainer with the leopard on the back. You are all on the hit list for it. As soon as it comes,
faster fingers first.
I will put it in the VIP. There's a lot of you that have registered. Size 6, please.
Code?
Xenon.
All right.
There's a lot of you have registered for email me when back in stock, and a lot of you have put what size you want on Queen Bee VIP. So they are, I believe they've left Germany and they're on their way. In fact, I thought they were going to come before these. So Xenon is a trainer that we've had before. We've had it in black. It's got a Chanel-esque feel about it because of the quilting. We've had it in black and white. We've had it in beige and white. This is white that I have on.
Is it?
White?
Is it white?
Yeah, but they look different colours on the camera. This is white that I'm wearing. And this, I believe, is classed as cream this year, not beige. Very, very nice, very easy, practical colour, goes with everything. And then they've also introduced gold. I can't recommend this trainer enough. I've got 2 pairs of black, I've got beige, and if you've got the code language, I'm now having
white.
A pair of white in a size 6 because I think they're going to sell out very quickly, and I didn't want to be snooze you lose with these. That's how confident I am about this trainer. It's incredible, and I'll tell you, it's already on our winter order as well in autumnal colours. I think we've got it coming in burgundy, and navy and black. So for me to keep buying something in numerous colours, numerous seasons, shows that I have utter confidence in that product. Paul?
So I got a question. I think it's about the trainers because it's just popped up from Annette Edwards that says, "Are they generous?"
Oh, that wouldn't necessarily be about trainers, would it?
No, but
the trainers are true to size. Generous, the trousers. These are going to fit up to.
if Annette tells us what she wants to know, we can
16.
answer her.
Yeah, you girls, because obviously the questions come and then more questions come. If you just tell us what it is that you want to know about, we can help you a little bit more.
And Jerry J on Insta, what size do they go up to, please? So if you could let us know as well, Jerry, that would be amazing.
The shoes are 3 to 8, and then all these pieces are one size except for this. This goes up to a generous 16 because it's elastic at the back, so you've got quite a bit of room on that.
Kerry Osborne says, is the Melissa J white jacket one size?
Yes.
The one with the big pockets?
Yes, this one here, yes it is. But do you know what? It is meant to be, again, that sort of, I know it's not a lot of people's look, but it is in fashion, that oversized, what do they call it? Grandfather, granddad, boyfriend, any male you want.
So,
it's that look.
Annette Edwards has come back and said the trainers, sorry.
Trainers are true to size. I'm wide. I've got ugly feet. I've got bunions. I've got a second toe longer than my big toe, and they're the most comfortable trainer that I wear.
And Joanne Abbott says, how much are the trainers, please?
I think they're $59.99 off the top of my head.
They are $49.99, I think.
I'm trying
No,
to
hang
rob you.
hang on. Yeah, they're all $49.99.
Oh, I can't undo this.
$49.99. And I put the links on, but they're called Lunar Xenon with a.
So I'm going to just top
with an
some
X.
things on now, so that we're approaching an hour. If you're bored, I'm happy to go. If there's still people watching and want to carry on watching, I'm happy to carry on.
They need to tell me whilst you're changing, and they need to send me the love.
We've still got people watching.
Yeah, we have.
59. This shirt, $59.99. WF2707. White, high-low. Love the shape on this. Crystals on the front. This is where I need a mirror. So you could wear it as a jacket undone. Because I've got that cami now, it sort of opens up that whole look of styling. You could do all the buttons up with the ruching. Ruche the front. Pack that up, and then you've got that tail coat at the back. Nice little cuff detail there. Beautiful cotton with your crystals on the front. This would look nice over white, denims, blacks, etc. I have actually bought some black trousers on the rail to put those on, so because I have shown you all either winter white or cream this evening.
There's quite a few people saying carry on.
Carry on. I will carry on there. Actually, I've missed, when I did the torpy and the glamour, I missed this. So this actually looks nice with these trousers, but also another, that beautiful crinkle skirt. That would make a gorgeous wedding outfit as well. I had a customer try on earlier this week because they were more a casual girl, and we put the King's Cafe Latte little leg with that beaded top. Last year I had something from one of our other labels. It was like this little sequin cami. Never once did I wear it dressed up. I wore it with jeans. I wore it to rock concerts, party in the park, but not dressed up. I wore it with jeans and trainers. This one is WF2705B, $52.99, and this is sized. So that's quite nice actually that it is sized. Small, medium. That's going to fit from 8 to 10, 8 to 12. So you can really mix these things around to suit your style. There's no rules here at the Queen Bee, is there, Paul?
No.
There's no rules.
And if there are, you break them anyway.
In my life, there's no rules.
No, exactly.
Is there?
No.
You can't have rules.
Amanda Joanne Evans says, are there other colours, please? But again, I'm not quite sure what she's talking about.
If you tell us what other colours you want to know, we will tell you what other colours we have.
And Judy Brown has asked, what was the code for the jersey jacket, please?
Jersey jacket is WF2728A, $62.99. What a good price for that. And you know these t-shirts, so it would look very nice. Everything is mix and match. Oh, that t-shirt's over there. So when I showed you these t-shirts and said the fabric was beautiful, it's the same soft jersey. So the white would look very nice under that. Any of those colours, the nice stone would be very nice. So you can put that with that, and then you can put your cafe latte. All mix and match. I think that's what we pride ourselves on here. We create capsule wardrobes for ladies. So this is another Melissa piece. This is why I just sort of thought, well, I'll keep these on as a base. Glasses are wonky. WF2374. This is beautiful. The lace, it will be a special name of lace. It is exquisite. It is $89.99, but I will tell you, this is already one that is running low. This comes size as well, small, medium, medium, large. Melissa was on a holiday some time ago when this was first launched, and she was spotted back all that time ago. So it's got a nice length to it, so it does cover what you need to have covered. I love the detail here. This is what I'm saying, it's beautiful lace. So you've got the lovely edging here on the sleeve, and that follows through on the bottom. Just a little slit here. Actually, it does work with the cream cami, but you could just put a white vest under it or a nude vest. You could make it monochrome, and you can have black bottoms, black t-shirt, and then put the white lace over it as well. Two little side slits. Small, medium, medium, large. This is small, medium that I've got on. Any other questions, Mr. Tanner?
Lorraine Smiles says, does Jodie think her first outfit will fit me medium large?
I don't know. The trousers, probably yes. I'm just thinking about the top, because I haven't seen you for a while either. And to be honest, because those have only just come in, and I haven't seen the tops on a number of people, truthfully, I haven't been working. I've been working from home this week so I could stay in contact with Lily. So the stuff has come in and I haven't seen it on people. I'd love to, with conviction, say to you 100% yes or 100% no. And I'm always honest. And my honest answer is, I don't know.
So Andrew Ellis says, or Anthea Ellis, sorry, says, will there be knee-covered shorts on Saturday?
No, there won't. However, I'm going to be brave and I'm going to show you, and I will say to you that when I'm on holiday, I wear things very different to what I wear at home. So I'm going to share them with you. There are some that are longer than others, but we don't have any that come down sort of over the knee, but they're not short either. They're sort of mid-length. So
Jason Jack says Olympic run in the second toe is always longer than the big toe.
there we are.
Olympic runners.
Yes, I'm an Olympic runner and intelligent.
You couldn't run to the front door. And Mary Ann Joyce says, my second toe is also bigger than my big toe. Sign of intelligence for sure.
Oh,
what I want to know is
it's
whether
like
people agree or disagree with
it's
that.
like a counselling service, isn't it?
I definitely want to know if they would agree.
Almost entering the sort of AA of exposing yourself of what's good and bad about your body. Always safe at the quick B, but it's not confidential because we're live out to the public and anybody can listen. Anyway, classic Melissa J here, lace shirt, long. I haven't undone it, I've only got half of them done, but you could wear it open, wear it closed, nice collar, not too long sleeve. You could actually wear a long sleeve t-shirt under this if you wanted to make it a little bit of a more warmer item. You can wear it with a cami underneath. You could wear it with a short sleeve t-shirt. You could wear it over your swimwear. How fabulous would that be? You'd be the envy of the poolside. Oh,
What was that?
I got myself my bracelet.
So, what I need these lovely ladies to tell us is which is their favourite item so far.
Oh dear.
Is it cork or?
Oh, it's because I'm trying to get whiz through as many things as possible.
Yeah.
I think I'm going to just put on a black trouser now as well to show you these. I'll keep the top on because I can always just put things on top then, and at least I can stay out the top. Any questions?
No, I've asked them as we've been going along and they've gone quiet again.
Well, they're intense. They're probably
Yeah,
wondering.
yeah. Well, that's why they need to tell me what is their favourite item so far.
Well, I think the green has been, not that I know, because if we had the girls in the office, they would be able to tell us what had gone through on orders.
Yeah.
Paul and I are absolutely blind here, so some of this may have sold out already. We have no idea. We are actually going to stay here as well to try and pick and pack some orders this evening, because once we go into a Friday and a Saturday, if we haven't picked and packed your orders, the danger is if it's on the shop floor, it will sell. Okay, so this is a little culotte, very easy, pull-up trouser. Don't need to know the length of it because it is meant to be just this swing little cut off. Yes, I still got it on with trainers, but you could wear it with flip-flops. Just a really lovely piece. So it's by Deck.
And the code is 2189.
At $39.99. I'm in size 2. I don't know what size 2 is. I think it's probably classed as a 12, is it? Size 2?
I'll tell you now. So we've got them as 10, 12, 14, 16, 18.
So this is a 12 then that I'm
Yeah.
in. Now I can tell you there is 2 of these left. This it's not cheap. It's Melissa J 95.99 WF 2759, and already there is only 2 left. I wasn't going to show you because there was only 2 left, but then I didn't want to give sort of people the opportunity to not be fastest finger first this evening on this shirt. So you can see why it's a little bit more pricey. The detail on this, the fabric, this bubble fabric here, I can tell you there is quite a high designer label, quite expensive, very, very well known. I don't stock it, that had in their collection pieces with this bubble fabric, and they were gonna, the price for me to buy it was going to be more than what this is for you to buy. So work that one out very quickly. So whilst this is a little bit more pricey on the Melissa J collection, it is still very, very well priced when we're comparing this in the market to something very, very similar. So it's got a little pleated cuff, the bubble fabric pleated all the way through, and then just some pleated detail at the bottom. It's one size, there's two left. I think it's one size anyway. So I won't go on about that too much because I think this will absolutely fly out. I will speak to Melissa to see if there's any more stock available.
She's actually online. She's just said hello.
Hi, darling.
To both of us. So Kerry Osborne said, sorry, can you give me the code for the white jacket with the big pockets, please?
Again, this is the third time. Right, girls, get your paper and your pen out. This is the final time I am giving the code for this jacket. If there's any left, it is WF2728A. I think this is the one that you're referring to. There's not another Melissa J jacket with a big pocket, so I think it's that one. Or you can just scroll Melissa J jacket if you put that in.
And it's all in the collection anyway on the top of the website, and I put it on the top of this feed, and I've put it in several times during.
It's everywhere.
So Karen Grape said, I missed the conversation about toes, but sounds interesting.
You'll have to watch it all the way through again.
And there's more information about toes.
Okay.
Janice Rosser says, well, my second toe is longer than my big toe too. Apparently it's known as royal toe or aristocratic toe.
Oh,
what a load of nonsense.
Absolutely. Janice,
what a load
I
of
couldn't have said
nonsense.
it better myself.
Load of nonsense. What?
I couldn't have said that better.
Who thinks that's correct?
Yes, we all do.
No, I don't think we
I've
do.
tucked that in now because I was thinking I was looking a little bit shabby. So I've now got a real combination which just shows you can mix up the brands here. So I've got the Deck little culotte trouser on. I've got the cream brand, not colour, Anna top. And then I've got this fabulous ruchy cardigan from Melissa. And it comes in my favourite colour as well. Comes in white. So this is WF2751, it's $79.99. Absolutely gorgeous. It's that beautiful soft jersey fabric again, which is the same as the one with the pocket, which is the same as the t-shirt with the diamante, which is I love, love, love. If you were on earlier, you will have heard me say to Paul, please can you make sure that I've got one of these available. So
I think I did it, I'm not sure.
You better have. $34.99 this jersey top. It feels phenomenal. So it's the same jersey. We've got black and white. In the t-shirt we've got a stone as well. In the jacket it comes in just black and white with this chiffon ruffle. You know I love a ruffle, a truffle, a feather, a fringe, anything a little bit extra, a little bit froofy, and it's got my name on it.
Where did you get these words from?
I don't know.
Melissa, I need you to tell me what you've kept more of for her.
No, I'll talk to Melissa.
She just said you look fab.
Oh.
I've kept more for you, but I'm not sure what.
Oh, I'll get more for you. We'll speak.
Yeah.
We'll speak. Now, this is absolutely gorgeous as well. Do you know what? I actually, in Melissa's showroom, I'm hoping that I've got the price on this. This just sounds too cheap for me. This is Melissa WF 2804 lace jersey coat dress, $89.99. Just black, because I think if this was in white, I would have definitely been ordering white as well. Somebody asked me about this, and I was worried that it was going to be too big for them, and actually I don't think it is, because it's cut on an A-line, and I think that might have been, I probably would put black under that, but let me just, this is makeshift because I'm just trying all of this on wide in the open in the middle of Town as well. I think this might have been Amanda Harris. There we are. Amanda, if you're watching, was it you? A test of my, so it is large, but because it's swingy at the bottom and it's not too huge at the top, you could turn this cuff here. I don't know whether Bonnie would like this actually. She likes black and white. She might be wearing that sparkle blazer on her. Is anybody going to her concert on Saturday, the 21st? Let me know if any of you are going. I know this ticket's still available. If we were meant to be flying to Dubai next week, which obviously doesn't look like we're going to be going, so I did say to her that I would be there if we don't go to Dubai. So anyway, this is whatever that code is I just told you. Beautiful lace detail, front and back pocket, a hood. It's fun. $89.99. This looks mega expensive. I don't think they'll be around for long. And that wasn't too oversized on me, size 12. So whoever it was asked me, I think it might have been Amanda Harris, I think you'd be okay. But it is going to fit up to a size 16, 18. So from 12 through to 16, 18.
Melissa said it looks fab with all the white underneath it.
Oh yeah, thank you. You could do all monochrome. So you could do black, you could do the combination that I've got on, you could do white trousers, white top, and then put the black over and have a lovely scarf detail. I think when it comes, well, I said there's no rules here anyway, but I think when it comes to monochrome, there's definitely no rules. Somebody asked me the other day, could they wear white trainers with black trousers? Absolutely, yes, 100%. I love a white trainer with some black trousers. So, I'm going to put this on in white, just so that you can see the detail. We've still got a lot of you girls watching. I'm coming to the end of the Melissa pieces. We have had another drop in Naya. I won't put it on because I think I will bore you to death, but I am going to show you the pieces because it is phenomenal. I can hear you groaning now, all of you. WF2757, $49.99, little woven top with the bubbles. Might have shown you this before, but now a lot more of the collection has come in. Just that asymmetric detail, gorgeous. That comes in white and black, and then the dress is beautiful, and that is, I think we've got this in black as well, I'm sure we have. The dress version is WF2758, $59.99. Such good prices on this, and the fabric, I love it. $49.99 for the top, WF2757. Really lovely pieces there. Couple of tees. Melissa's t-shirts are always fantastic. We've got a great monochrome piece there. In fact, let me put that one on. A lot of denim around this season. $28.99. WF2811. $28.99 for a really lovely quality t-shirt with some detail on the front. If any of you have had any jeans this season, that would be very nice. Let me put that lady top on so you can see the fit. They're not shy on size. So we talked about t-shirts being too skimpy and too clingy. Oh.
Tara's just said we have got black as well.
Oh, thanks, boss.
It's a good job she's watching, isn't it?
Yeah. So this one is WF2809, $34.99. Lovely, love that. Really nice, just easy. So I am going, any questions on any of the Melissa collection?
No, I don't think so. And if there are, please forgive me and we'll try and answer them as soon as we get home tonight.
So, I'm going to show you briefly, because this almost is a little bit of a show on its own. But for the hardened Naya fans, I just wanted you to know that I think after this, there might only be 2 styles, and that is it. The whole collection has been delivered. The collection has been decimated. So please don't rest on your laurels. If you are planning on coming to us to try some Melissa on, some Naya on, please do it sooner rather than later. But these are all new arrivals. So the first, I will give you the codes. These are all 12s, but we have run now an hour and a quarter. 152 code Naya 152, £169. Beautiful colours, olive green with your whites and your khaki green. Very, very fresh. Looks beautiful with. We've got these trousers either in white or in cream, and it would look fabulous with either. That's just the little Naya pull-up trouser with the wide leg. And then there's the t-shirt version, just with all the normal little details, with the slit at the back, but just a lovely colour combination. That code is 150. Very, very nice. Nice to see a little bit of colour from Naya. Bit more colour coming your way. It's almost like a duck egg blue. They're calling it mint. This is Naya style code 300. Love that colour. Again, with those little pull-up trousers in the white or the cream. Probably more the white, that one I would say. But just very, very fresh. Just a lovely little colour combination. And similar again, the box square top. This is code 299. So 299 and 300. Just very, very nice to see some print and some colour. Equally, another shirt here with your monochrome 318 brushstroke shirt. That's what it would look like with a nice trouser. This is, I'll show you the trouser in more detail. And again, a V square top, 319 on the style on that one. That's beautiful. If you love their shirts, we don't buy a lot of the shirts because they are pricey. What price is this one? This one is £145, but crazily, the shirts sell so quickly. So that's this year's Naya shirt with the dip back. They always do them with a little bit of print in here, and anybody that's had a Naya shirt will say how fantastic the shirts are. So that's this season's offering. And then part of that collection, then you've got the brush stroke shirt in the grey, and that is code 315. And then just their longer, they always do a box top slightly longer there, which that's their offering there in the brush stroke with the V-neck, and that one is code 314. I've just had those black trousers there so you can see what it looks like. This is like a, let me see, like a crepey fabric. This is a new trouser, almost a bit of a balloon pull up. This trouser is, they call it soft pull up wide leg, 154, and they also do it in, oh no, this is slightly different. Gosh, I haven't had my head. So there's 3 different trousers here, 153, 154 and 158. Pebble, we're calling this pebble, black, and this one is white. I know you can't see them on. I am literally just showing you because I know there's a lot of Naya fans that will know that this will go very quickly. The boxy jacket is 156. Button through, just stunning, stunning, stunning. And the last little ensemble that I'm going to show you is this one. So there's a couple of pieces in this. So you've got, this is the pebble, so it would go with those trousers that I've just shown you. So that's the trouser, but it would also go with the whites or your cream trousers. So your pebble square top. Then you've got the little zip jacket, and then you've got your sleeveless gilet where you've got your sort of linen effect and your pebble and your hood and your white. That would go with that trouser. So there's a whole host of mix and match pieces there. In our last drop are 2 styles of Naya. So there's a lot to take in this evening. I talked about flip-flops, trainers, Jimmy Choo-esque shoes. I've presented the most fabulous Malissa J collection. I would say it's the strongest summer collection that we've ever had. I love it. It's not going to last long. That's the downside. The upside, I will see if we can get some more stock, fingers crossed, maybe. But then the upside, we have got some more fabulous Melissa to come towards the end of the month. Any questions, comments, queries?
No, I think we've dealt with them as they've been going through. The only thing I would love people to do is send us loads of hearts, send us loads of likes, really like the presentation, and also to share the video. Share the
live.
Yeah, absolutely.
What I am going to say, so I am going live. I'm supposed to be on holiday next week. So I chose to do 2 lives this week, one tonight. Thank you for bearing with me at the beginning. I wasn't sure how this was going to go, but it's been fine, and thank you for your support and understanding. I am going live again on Saturday morning, 9:30 sharp from the studio, because I am going to present to you the Betty Basics. It's not basic, it is fabulous. The Betty collection is simply gorgeous, and I would say there is something for everybody. Somebody that will wear shorts on holiday, maybe somebody that will wear shorts here, somebody that wants to cover their legs, cover their arms, somebody that wants plain, that wants extra, that wants print. I can tell you there is something for everybody in this collection that is coming on Saturday. It is sized, and it is sized from 8 through to 16. It's generous, so the 16 will fit a size 18. So I'd love you all to join me Saturday morning, 9:30 live from the studio. I have one more thing to tell you. We have announced our next charity evening. Our next charity evening, we have limited tickets as always. It's basically a fun shopping event that we hold in the shop for raising money for our chosen charity of the year, which is Face Up Cymru. It's £15 a ticket. For £15 you will have free flowing Prosecco for the whole time that you are shopping with us. The event starts at 6:30. Is it 6:30 through to 8:30. Within your, for £15 you will also have a goodie bag, and a huge percentage of people within that goodie bag is a raffle ticket. It's a free raffle, and so many people went away with amazing raffle prizes last time and the time before. This will be the 3rd one we've done for Face Up Cymru this year. We launched the tickets yesterday. They have already been selling, and I can say to you, over 10% of the tickets, even though we only launched it yesterday afternoon, over 10% of the tickets have sold already. And it is limited because we can only fit so many people realistically in the boutique within a 2-hour period in the evening. So we'll put the link on, or if you just, I think it's called Easter shopping event.
I have put the link on. It is called the Queen Bee Boutique Easter Sip and Sip.
Yes.
Sip and Shop, sorry.
I mean, bless the customers that knew about it yesterday. The ones that knew about it yesterday and said that they couldn't come said it's such an amazing charity. They know how it fits with me personally, and they've said, I'm going to drop in a donation. So if you can't come, or you do feel that you want to drop in a raffle prize, then we're not going to say no, because we love everybody going away in the evening with something. It's such a good night, such a good feel-good factor, and Paul's very good at topping up the Prosecco glasses, I can assure you. So £15 a ticket, and the money will go to Face Up Cymru. There we go, that's it from me. I will just be going to have a look at what you've all ordered now. And if you've ordered a lot, I might be here till 10 o'clock at night, you never know. Anyway, thank you for joining me, and thank you for all the love as usual. Paul?
Quick question, Joanne Evans says, what date?
Oh, sorry. 1st of April. It's a Wednesday night. Actually, I'll let you into a secret.
I'm waiting for this.
It's the 1st of April, so it's Pinch Punch birthday of the man, and the 1st of April was my first date with Paul 32 years ago.
Who was the fool? That's what they could answer, isn't it? Who was the fool?
Yeah, who was the fool? Paul or Jodie? Was it 32 years ago?
Yeah.
32 years.
Mm.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Or
Or
31
33.
years ago?
No, it's either 32 or 33.
No, it's not.
No, it's 32.
32.
32.
32
32 years ago.
Yeah.
And never had a crossword.
No, 31 years ago. Anyway, it doesn't matter. But that was our anniversary of our first date when he didn't bring his wallet. On that note, go in your wallets, pinch your husband's credit card, and order everything that you want because life's too short. See you later, girls.
Bye-bye.
Bye bye.